quick video this morning. The other day, let's see if I can put this here. Okay. The other day was my last house of the week, minus the few that I'm going to do today. And the middle, the caster wheel in the middle of the deck, I was doing the client's lawn and I noticed it in the middle of their driveway. And I was like, what? And I don't know where the nut is, but the bolt actually sheared off here. You can see this normally comes out to like here, goes through, and there's a nut at the end there. Anyway, completely gave in. I noticed there was something weird with the mower, the lawn before that. So my last lawn, I went very late Wednesday. I finished at like 7:30, 7:45. That lawn, the mower was acting strange. It was, it seemed like it was shaking. Which I don't think it would shake from this, but then it acted completely fine Thursday. And then, the last one on Thursday, we have this. So anyway, I have to look. I have, got a bunch of hedge trimming jobs, shrub trimming jobs. So I really only use the PAS here. The, let's see, I don't know if you can see it down there with the hedger on it, but I have, let's see, this is a box of Toro parts. And I had bought, I think it was a 2-pack of caster wheels. The question is, let's see, I think it's in here. Question is, does it come, which, pull out one of these drawers, it'll work here. Yes, it does come with, no, yes, it does come with hardware, but fuck, it doesn't come with the nuts. Excuse my language. All right, I don't need the wheel, but this is a nice wheel. Actually, this one's a little, it's no longer round, it's more concave, but that's fine. I'm not worried. I'm gonna have to go out and buy a nut. So I have, put myself back here. All right, so this kit came with 2 wheels. It came with the bolt and this little sleeve, because this goes through and that's how it kind of spins on there. But notice how much longer, so this is all the way in here. Notice how much longer. It's about a finger and a half compared to this one shredded out here, and it's a half a finger, so it should come out much further. However, of course, the one thing I really needed, well, I don't really need the wheel, because I know I'm just gonna, this wheel is fine. I'd rather keep it for when I lose it or destroy, so this is gonna be saved. I do need this, because that's shredded. Or I need the bolt, really. I need this. Maybe this part I'll make new, but I have, that's fine. I really need the nut at the end, which is, if I take it over here. Oh, I might have just used a special, oh, okay. I don't know why I thought, yeah, the back of the nut's a little different. I think it's whatever, it'll work. All right, so that's not gonna get fixed today. I have to make a trip to the hardware store. I have to get a bunch of hardware. I have a bunch of stuff, and I don't know where it is. Somewhere, I don't know where I put it. Oh, It's in the back of the truck. I know where it is. I have the hardware for the spare tire mount for this truck, for this trailer. Excuse me. That goes through the tube here. It goes over and under the tube. However, I have these wood sides, and I can take them off. I want to keep the wood sides, but the hardware won't fit in this little space, whether it's the bolt end or the nut end. So I'm gonna need longer ones, and I'm just gonna probably go. Actually, it's just through one way because it's through on the underside. It goes under and over, kind of like that. It'll sit over the top of the wood too, but at one point it'll go through the wood. But anyway, the bolt comes to about here. It has enough, but it just doesn't have enough to catch. So but those are carriage bolts, so I need another inch for whatever that is. I need like another inch or half an inch. Got a semi coming up the block here. Just gotta get that. Gotta find a nut for this. I have to see the hardware I gotta take over here. I'm putting one of the, it's gonna be on the opposite side, but I'm putting one of the, it's really a door closer. It's like a commercial door closer. However, I'm really using this so this stays open because, you know, they have the little indent to keep it open. So, trip to the hardware store for that. Trip to the hardware store. This nice little light where it mounts to on the house. I don't think the mounting is going to work. So that's going to be a tomorrow job. So the hardware store might be a tomorrow project. Also, I got, this came in yesterday. Let's open this up. Is this for the push mower? Hopefully. That's what it's supposed to be for. Let's see if these are right. What? This was supposed to be a 2-pack. I'm gonna return this. This was way too expensive for one wheel. This was supposed to, it said 2-pack. Alright, well, this is supposed to be a 2-pack. Only one was in here. Of the Toro replacement wheel for the push mower here. I have, I don't know if we could see it. I think it's really the other wheel. But if you look in there, the plastic, which I'll just show you in the new wheel here. The plastic, I'm so mad about that. So I guess there's really like a metal sleeve in here and then a plastic ring. I guess this all got bent out, the metal, and then the plastic is now breaking away. So there's a lot of left to right wobble in the wheel, the rear wheel. Luckily this is actually a front wheel drive unit. The front small wheels drive this thing, but the back, it's that broke on my last yard. So the last yard that I used it on, I only use it once a month to, basically I have a huge amount of trimming to do once a month that's on an extreme slope. And and quite frankly, I just don't want to. It's cleaner to do it 90% of it with this, and to trim the other 10%. Even though this thing is has a little drive motor in it, it's still a workout, so I don't like to do it on those 90-degree days. But just having one that, like, I don't push mow yards, but just having this around, I had, long story short, I bought it for 1 yard. It was worth the money. This was like $300 or $400. But I had it for 1 yard that had, I actually used it on 2 yards. 1 yard had an extremely small gate to get back there. It was like a 30-inch gate. So I guess I could have got a 30-inch version of this, but those are expensive. So whatever. It's a presidential push mower. It's nothing crazy. It's not the commercial. But used that for a year. It was worth the money at the time. And then somebody got elected and everything went up, and this lady, I raised everybody's prices dramatically. So her yard would have almost been double. And I understand she didn't want to pay that, but I wasn't push mowing for, for what that cost. Anyway, that's my push mower story. The other yard I used it for, they really wanted me to stay, but I was moving. I was moving too far out of the area. I was reconfiguring the route and everything, and they were just too far. Unless I threw out a crazy number, which I didn't really want to do. I didn't think that would be fair, but they had like a small island, I guess, off their driveway. That was, they had like concrete masonry blocks that were like 2 feet tall. So I was able to like kind of lift that thing up 2 feet. It was kind of a small, I don't really want to call it a wall, but it was halfway between a wall and a curb. So I had to lift that up, and the mower, it wasn't a curb that like a regular mower could pop over. So that's what I used that for, but it was too big to trim. I guess you could have trimmed it, but it wouldn't have looked nice, because that, believe it or not, that little thing actually stripes decent. It's got a little stripe kit on the back. So anyway, I gotta take care of my own property at some point today too. I gotta go down and do 3 down at her parents'. I'm looking. I have a bunch of hedge and shrub trimming jobs this week, and I swear I just did my own. Why does my eyes look like this? I swear I just did my own, and they're I don't know if you can see that, they're heavily overgrown. I do not know why the camera is making my eyes look like that. Yeah, but that's that, and we'll go from there.